Good morning, everyone, and welcome today to Fulsome Friday. And Fulsome Friday, as you know, is a day where we sit together to enjoy, to chat, to talk, and gain wisdom from each other for all that is to be experienced by us or what we have already experienced, learning from each other. And it's a day of just inviting the weekend for ourselves. So it's a day of relaxation. That's why we call it Fulsome. And today is a very special day anyway, because today is Teacher's Day. So, from me to all of you, a very happy Teacher's Day. And let's all understand that it's not about somebody who's, giving you gyan or giving you teachings that is the teacher. All of us do not realize, but we are our own teachers. We are our own gurus, and we are our own guides. And it happens so involuntarily that we don't even think about it. We're not even aware of it. We are not even conscious about what we are doing, and is it something that, because you'll say it comes naturally to me. So when things come naturally to you, there is a reason that it is coming, right? So who is making it come naturally to you? Because, as I said earlier, we are not just celebrating the teachers who shaped us, but also the gurus within, our eternal inner guide. And today's session is all about reconnecting with that wisdom. Now, go back in time and think about yourselves. Right from, okay, you may not remember age 0, but from age 0 to where you are today, there would have been many, many instances, many situations, many occasions where there was, let's say, a process of self-discovery. How did that self-discovery happen? Right. So it's do you understand when, for your own self about self-discovery? So what was that self-discovery moment for you in anything? It could have been, learning how to write and realizing you can do it well. That's a self-discovery. Let's talk from 0 till you are today. You can talk of any age that moment of self-discovery happened with you. Anyone? Look, today, as I said, is not a dialogue day. It's a monologue day. It's a dialogue day. So any self-discovery that you sort of felt, was worth the while and you still remember it today. Think. Okay, let me make it simpler for you because I hope you're not shy. It's just that you're thinking and nothing is coming to your mind. I hope it's that because I'll be heartbroken if you're shy because this platform is not about being shy, correct? So tell me, who has been your greatest teacher in life? It could be a person, it could be a situation, it could be a challenge. Who has been your greatest teacher in life? Yes, Bhuvna?
Ma'am, I'm sorry I joined late, but I only heard these few sentences.
That's okay.
Is it from your childhood or from the first thing that?
Yeah, it's obvious you have not read Circle of Peaceful Progress
Oh,
from.
sorry, ma'am. I just read back. I just read back, but I definitely have
I'm
something to
being the
say.
teacher and getting, sort of scolding you. You have not read the content of.
Definitely, I want you to tell me that.
Okay.
I'm just coming back in a
Never
second. I
mind.
just
It
read.
is, no, it's okay. Today it is about discovering and awakening the guru within ourselves. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, I had read this and I forgot. Okay, I definitely read that and I came. I just forgot in a moment because. So I tell you, my first was um there were many instances, of course, in my childhood where I was taken to discourses from my father.
Mm-hmm.
But the one thing that really changed was the Louis Hay book,
Mm-hmm.
Heal Your Life.
Yeah.
I think I've given it, so that changed my entire perspective about that. Was many years ago, ma'am. I think 15 years. That actually kicked open
Mm-hmm.
the spiritual journey for me. And I had never heard of a concept like that. I didn't know that, oh, okay, these are thoughts and these can be changed, and that we are different from our thoughts, and we don't have to give them power. And when I used to discuss this with my friends, oh, they thought I'm a complete idiot. So so yeah, so at that time, ma'am, that let's say 15 years ago, or 12, 12, I think it's 15 years ago. It There was no much information, so very few people knew of all of this. So what I would do, I would hide and do all these things.
Mm-hmm.
I would hide and would do my learnings, because if I'd spoken about it, I would look like an idiot,
Mm-hmm.
or they would think that I'm crazy.
Yeah.
Still is, uh but that really but that book, when I started believing and doing things, it started opening up to other people who thought like me.
Mm-hmm.
And so many doors open, ma'am. It was like an underworld. and it had
Awesome.
and
Awesome.
from that day there was no escape for me.
Awesome. So you see, it doesn't have
Yes,
to
ma'am.
be a person, it doesn't have to be any, it's just a book and a book
Yeah.
by Louis Hay. And so today you must express gratitude to her. And then you say that similar people started coming into your life. So you see that
Yeah.
energy opened up. And once that energy opens up, you start inviting similar things in your space. And that's what Radical says. Get rid of your negativities and invite positivity in your life. So, I mean, that's just a simpler way of putting it. But through the learnings that we have of Radical, it's exactly the same thing. So, today you are honoring Bhuvna, the learning that you got from Louis Hay, but then
Mm.
it became a part of you, and that's for everyone, all of us. It became a part of you in such a way that your own wisdom arose, and then it has started guiding you towards anything that is meant for you to be able to live a wholesome and complete life, right?
Yes, ma'am.
That is a
Yes, ma'am.
self-discovery that you had, so that's great. Thank you, Bhuvna. We have, okay, I'd rather know the name. Who is Yoga Nality and Mind Masters of
Ma'am, that's me, Abha.
Abba? Okay, Abba.
जी
Yeah,
ma'am.
tell me.
Uh,
Can I say?
Ma'am, my uh, first memory, which you asked me as the learning, was I guess when I was a child and I had lost my first pet.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember, means I was mourning. I just learned about the news and I was mourning, and I had my other pet.
Okay.
And I guess that was by learning to understand that life is not permanent
Mm-hmm. Oh,
and life moves on. And that is a very evident part of life.
right, right.
That was one of the first learnings I had at a very young age.
Mm-hmm.
And at the same time, it was a weird experience, I feel. But at the same time, I also realized that eventually we humans heal and move on.
Yeah, yeah.
So I guess, yeah, that was one of my first
Awesome.
means memorable,
Yeah,
yeah,
so
moment.
that's a great moment of self-discovery. And
Thanks.
it happens at a younger age. The acceptance of the cycle of life starts, becoming a part of you. And yes, the pain may be there for losses that keep happening. But then you understand that, yeah, this is a process. Now, mind you, at all these phases that the guru within, the wisdom is coming, and you are being guided by some chakra or the other of the seven major chakras. We'll come to that also. So, all this guidance and the self discovery that is happening is because a particular chakra opened up at that point to accept and embrace what you understood as the reality of that moment. Okay? So we'll not go into it that which chakra was it that got activated. We'll come to that later. But yeah, right now we're just talking of self-discovery. Thank you, Abha, for that. And yeah, who's next?
Thank you, ma'am.
Ramandeep? Yeah. Let's make it a dialogue. It doesn't have to be one by one that way. Anybody wants to add in between, I don't have to talk. You can talk, but just raise your hand. That's all. Yeah, Ramandeep.
Um, Actually, though it looks very, it's not a big thing that happened. But then when I look back, I feel it helped me in, shaping what I'm today. So I remember when after 10th, I had to change my school and I went to this other school.
Mhm.
And there was this big gang of friends, and they would not let anybody get in. And it wasn't bullying, but it was a very subtle way of bullying and not wanting people from other schools joining their school and all.
Mhm.
So I had decided that I would leave that place within a few days because of all what was happening. And I remember my teacher
Mhm.
who came to know and somehow who was very fond of me within few days. And he told me that this is not the right decision. You should stay here. It's a good school and you've got good marks, so you deserve to be here.
Yeah.
And then now when I look back, those 2 years of 11th, 12th in that school have been the best years of my life.
Yeah.
Because later there were many other children like me who had come from different schools and we had our own group.
Right.
And so now when I look at it, I feel that maybe because of that, wherever I am going and when I'm looking back at my life, I feel that most of the times I don't have anybody with me. And I always used to feel, why is it that I'm always alone wherever I have to go? Why do people have relatives, they have friends, they have people from the same city, from same state? I am always alone. Nobody. दूर दूर तक कोई नहीं होता है. But every time I go to such places, I come back with such good bonds and friends that now when I go to any class or this thing, I don't have that much of fear that, will I be able to gel or not?
Right.
Even if it meant like going on a solo trip where I was looking, I asked everybody if they wanted to come with me, and nobody came along. And then it was some strangers and me, not knowing whether they know each other or not. Am I the only one? Then I said, okay, let's see what happens. And it was a beautiful trip, and people are still messaging me and become friends, and everybody kind of felt that it was good company for each other. So that was the learning.
Awesome. So you see, the situations that you faced in life became your reason for learning. And you learn to accept those challenges, though it started with a little bit of apprehension, but ultimately there would be someone who would come forward. So now look at it this way. If you compare yourself to the people who were already fixed in that place, let's say the school or any other city that you were in, they would have limited experiences. But your range of experiences, your range of dealing with people, your range of interacting with people expanded so much, right? Now, where did that come from? You were being guided. Of course, that fear and apprehension and anxiety that comes in us is a natural thing, when you fear of the unknown, basically. But when the unknown becomes known, because the others also have no, prefixed ideas, there are no beliefs and conditionings related to each other. So you are frank, you are free, you enjoy, and you have a good time because you are not entering each other's space personally, but you are entering a space which is being commonly created by all of you. And
Yeah.
that's lovely. That is why the school friends, are the best friends that you have for life. They stay with
Yes.
you forever. And this guidance came from where? Why do I keep repeating the word guidance? Because I'm bringing us all to understand how much of the guru within us has been responsible. Gurus, whatever you might say, have been responsible shaping us the way we are. How much have we allowed them to shape us, and how much of us is ready to accept and embrace whatever else comes our way, knowing that we are taken care of by our gurus. Okay. Excellent, Ramandeep. Thank you so much. I'll now ask you another question, all of you, and let's participate, all of it beautifully. Um, when faced with, let's say, confusion, okay, just confusion. Do you usually ask someone, go for online answers, search online for answers, or listen to your own inner voice? Now, today you're mature adults, okay? It may not have happened as a child, but I'm asking you today, when you're faced with confusions or something which is, bothering you, do you ask someone? Do you search online for solutions, or do you listen to your inner voice? Yes, Srividya.
I
Yeah, hi ma'am.
Yeah.
I do all the things. I do Googling, I search and everything. But finally, I know whatever was coming through my inner voice is something that I would go for, because finally, I am the one who will be experiencing it and taking ahead. So I
Right.
would always listen to myself so that I am answerable for any decision I take. So
Right.
yeah, I do take suggestions from everybody, like whoever is close to me. But
Ah,
at the end of the day, yes, whatever I feel comfortable about.
so, I mean, at the end of the day, is it you listening to your inner voice, or you're gauging and judging and deciding what is the best?
It is both, ma'am. I think
Okay.
gauging and judging of the entire situation is first I would do. If
Okay.
it is resonating with my inner voice, great. But otherwise, yeah, practicality and logical is what I would want
Okay.
to do, because living, yeah,
So again,
that's what I would.
in yourself, try and think which chakra is this which makes you do that. I don't want you to say it right now, okay? Because these are all the chakras that are at work who help you do this. And your seven chakras are your seven gurus sitting inside you, okay? So we will
Yes.
come to that later. And so that is great. Nisha, I think you were talking and then you stopped talking.
Yes, sorry.
No, not.
I was saying that I still have this tendency many a times to ask around. Like there are a couple of people who I would want to, like listen to it from outside that what is what can be done or what steps to take.
Right.
So
Right. Awesome. Awesome. So you're open enough to take, let's not call it advice, or listen to what others have to say, and maybe make a decision based on that for your own self. Is that correct? Yeah.
yes, but I've noticed that there are times when I have just, gone with what my inner voice is saying. It's like it creates and changes a lot of things, but
Okay.
I did notice that I have this tendency of again going and listening, I mean asking outside more than driving it from within.
Okay. So again, this is again, there is a chakra guidance that is coming in, how to deal with situations. Uh, Whatever our experiences have been in the process of growing up, also our, sort of conditioning and the background and the environment that we live in, whether it's very open, very closed in the process of growing up, and many other things, school, college, influences are there. So that starts shaping a lot of things in our life. And when they start shaping, then you choose how you want to proceed further. Of course, your inner conscience and your inner guide keeps telling you that, okay, forget it, let this go, let this not happen. Or listen, sun lo ek baar, maybe there's wisdom in it. So all this guidance, as I said, where it comes from, is all coming from us. And that's the guru. Call it the higher consciousness, call it the guru, call it anything, call it the universe. It is all there within us. Okay? Yes, Bhuvna, quick answer, then I move to the next one.
Yes, ma'am. So, I mean, I was answering the same thing. Whom do you ask? So, mostly it depends on the situation. If it is all smaller things, then I just go with my inner voice.
Mhm.
Nowadays, I ask the app. Then, of course, my all my spiritual friends and mentors. Yeah. So definitely, yeah, that's how I deal with
Okay, great. So
confusion.
it's very similar to what Nisha said and Sri
Yes.
Nisha also said. So I think all of us are in the same line. Yes, Nisha? Neha, sorry, Neha. Yes, Neha?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I would say I, as a profession, I am a teacher.
How did
And
teachers say to you?
thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Mm.
And I have taken my decisions always, and I don't know if it was inner calling or the guidance. Now I'm more aware of the guidance around and inside me, but earlier we never used to be. And I remember, getting married also, asking myself ki karna hai, idhar karna hai, udhar karna hai types. And then, when I have a row with fight with my husband, you're not. So I am angry and I'm saying, okay, I'm taking responsibility of this marriage. And I don't think I'm telling him, I'm telling myself of all these things. There
Yeah.
have been decisions, but yes. And the brilliance, I don't know if this brilliance, this has brought a lot of resistance and rigidity also.
Mm. Okay. But that may not be the brilliance. That may be you're making a shield around yourself to protect yourself from many things, and that can be termed as because um, energy wants you to flow because energy flows, right? So if there is rigidity, that means there's a block. If there is resistance, that means there is a block. So those are the blocks we need to, and the chakras within you and the guru within you is there to guide you. But sometimes you feel, nahi, nahi, main nahi karungi. I will not do it. Why should I do it? Why should I be the one? Those children's questions, जो inner child बात करता है, why should I? Why me? Those are the
Actually,
resistances.
ma'am, consciously I was aware कि हाँ, I'm taking this decision and I'm taking responsibility. And I want to learn and flow. But the subconscious rigidities and resistance I can't deal with now because I've got into that habit and whatever belief system कि हाँ, I am doing, I is important, true.
So you are with radical, you will learn to get rid of all the ego, all the pride, all the rigidities. Bring in flexibility within you. Bring in a lot of reasons that mean that being vulnerable doesn't mean that you are weak. Being vulnerable is a strength. So all these things. What level are you doing with us, Neha?
We just started.
Just started. Don't worry, you'll have a beautiful journey with us. And yeah, it's going to take you places. And all the very fact that you have been brave enough to open up about this is also an opening. It's showing that your willingness to learn and let go. Now, see, all
I
this
don't know,
starts.
ma'am.
So, all
Because
this starts happening.
I've been trying to scrap that subconscious very hard. I've had fever and vomitings and everything.
By the way, you termed it ulta. The subconscious is the one flexible. It is a conscious mind which is rigid and inflexible.
I don't know how
Subconscious,
it is working.
everything's free
Consciously, I'm
flowing.
ready. I'm ready. I'm telling, you could do something, just get out of all these patterns and loops. But it is not happening. So I thought, "Ki mere saath ulta to nahi ho raha."
No, no, no. Subconscious means everything is sitting in our subconscious. It is only the conscious mind that does not allow things to come up from the subconscious mind into the conscious mind and then help us. Okay. There's a filter
Okay,
mind
probably
between.
that means there is a space in conscious mind also we are not aware of.
Absolutely. Said it. Bang on. So you have to
Okay.
start working on that. And for that, we just,
Thank
if
you.
look, when you have, it's so simple. Look at the metaphor of life. You need to go for a shower, right? You stand under the shower. You cannot have a shower unless you take all the clothes off. And over there, you're not shy. You're absolutely open to yourself. Correct? And then, even though you know you're not a dirty person, you will still bathe properly, you will soap yourself, you will lather yourself, you'll wash your hair, you'll clean your nails, you'll do everything. Why? That's the physical body. I mean, this is such a beautiful example. So, till you learn in the metaphysical world and in the spiritual world to literally shed all those clothes, the shower of the universal light or the universe, all the gifts that it has for you will only start coming in then, and then it's only then you'll start feeling fresh. Wow, what a beautiful example. I'm so proud of myself.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Right. So, Abha, in the same lines or something different? Because I'd like to move forward. We have a lot to cover.
Yes, ma'am, you can move forward.
Okay. So
One.
now you tell me one thing. Let's talk, if you know one or two chakras. I'm not doing all the chakras right now. So let's say that, if you feel fearful about the future, which chakra needs balancing? Who said that?
Ma'am, root chakra.
Obviously. Great. Great answer. Thank you very much. Yes, it's your root chakra which needs balancing. So then the balancing is there for you with the radical statements if you can't help yourself to open up your subconscious mind. This is for Neha. And yeah, so once you learn that you don't need to be fearful about your future, conscious mind will keep telling you, ye kaise hoga, wo kaise hoga, what about this, what about that. But if you tell yourself, it works, and just align yourself, because like any plant, when you plant it, if the roots are not strong, the plant will break, right? But if the roots are very strong, no matter how strong the storm comes in life, you may go this way or that way, like the coconut trees or the palm trees, but you won't break. Correct? So the roots have to be very strong. Thank you, Shweta, for telling me that. Now, when you struggle to trust your intuition, suppose, when you struggle to trust your intuition, which chakra is asking for attention?
Agya
Is
chakra?
it solar, ma'am?
Sorry?
Is it solar plexus?
No.
Agya chakra?
Listen again. If you are fearful about the future, which chakra is needing balancing?
Muladhara.
No.
Root chakra.
I'm sorry. That was the root chakra wala ho
Yeah,
gaya.
that was answered. Yeah.
Sorry. When you're struggling to trust your intuition, which chakra is asking for attention?
Heart chakra.
Agya chakra. Third eye.
Third eye.
Yes. Who said third eye?
Seema.
Somebody said, two people said
Abha, ma'am.
Abha. And somebody else said third eye. Yeah. Very true.
Seema.
Okay, good, Seema. Good one. When you struggle to trust your intuition, very clear, intuition, forward thinking.
Yeah, bolo.
So that is the third eye. Excellent. Okay, so in these situations, is there any example, where your wisdom guided you better than any outside advice? You trusted your intuition? Anyone? Yes, Abha?
Ma'am, I guess for me, all my life, it's been that way.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I've always been open to learn, or I feel, the messages come through different mediums, people, strangers, anybody, even animals. But it is always, I've always somehow in the final end relied on my inner voice to finally guide me through the journey.
Okay.
So,
Awesome.
yeah, means I may be open to listen to everything, but in the end, I'll sit with myself and finally hear what it has to say. And that's, I guess, all my life, especially in the younger times, it was always that voice which got me out, and that's how I survived and moved on.
Right. So what I'm going to, great, that's great, Abha, that's wonderful. So now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to take you through all the 7 chakras, just to tell you in very simple terms, though you already know it, that what each one does for you in very simple terms, okay? So when we talk of root chakra, this is the guru. This guru is your grounded common sense guide. Common sense. It is that part of you that knows how to stay safe, pay the bills, feel secure in your home, and its wisdom is practical and focused on the very basics. And that is, are you okay? Do you feel safe? This is a very simple way of putting the root chakra. Okay? So literally pay the bills, feel secure in your home, and are you okay? Do you feel safe? Then we come to sacral. And this one is your creative and emotional guru. It helps you to understand your feelings, connect with others, and express yourself through art, dance, or just having fun. So when you decide impromptu that you're going to go, meet together for a lunch with your friends, and you don't want to stop yourself and go, that is your sacral chakra saying, come on, do it, go. This voice is all about going with the flow and enjoying life's experiences. So, Neha, learn to enjoy life's experiences and flow with it, because life is too short and we cannot bind it unless there is something pressing. If something can be changed for that moment to accommodate you having enjoyment and fun, it's for everybody, not only Neha. Go ahead, do it. And Seema would have experienced it, very recently, where she rung up in the middle of the night to say, okay, there's a lunch tomorrow. Can you join? And she joins. And the person whose house she has to visit doesn't even know about it, that she's coming. So that is all part of the fun. That is solar plexus at work, right? So, sacral at work. Acha. Then we come to the solar. Now, this is your inner cheerleader and great coach. It gives you the confidence to stand up for yourself, set boundaries, and go after your goals. This guru is all about personal power and reminding you, you can do this. Now, look at the power in those words. You can do this, right? I'm sure all of you agree on it. And I'm putting it today in very simple terms instead of just saying, okay, this is for this and this is for that. Then we come to the heart chakra. This is the guru of compassion and kindness. Love, of course, we know is there. Compassion and kindness. It's that part of you that feels love for yourself and others. And it teaches you to forgive, be empathetic, and remember that we are all connected. So this is very, very simple, and it makes life even simpler if we really listen to what this guru is trying to tell us. Then just give me a minute. Yeah. So just a minute. This was coming from outside the country, so I had to reply to that. Okay. So we did the heart chakra, then we come to the throat chakra. Now, what is throat chakra? This is the very, very important guru, and this is your inner truth teller. It guides you to speak clearly and honestly and to listen well. This guru helps you find your unique voice and say what you truly mean. So, shouldn't be afraid to express, shouldn't be afraid to talk, shouldn't be afraid that what will happen if I say something or the reaction from others, as long as you're not hurting the other person or hurting the situation, right? Then we come to the third eye. This is your intuitive guru. It is the gut feeling, the sudden insight, or the aha moment that you have. That's all coming from the third eye. This part of you sees beyond the obvious and helps you understand the bigger picture. So simple, no? We don't know it. We just look at vision, growth and, future forward. But let's look at it in a very basic term. It is that gut feeling and that insight and that aha moment that comes, and that is all coming from the third eye chakra. Okay? Because it helps you to understand the bigger picture. Then we come to the crown chakra. This is your spiritual guide, and it connects you to something bigger than yourself. It's the feeling of oneness, of peace, and of being part of the universe. This guru helps you remember that you are more than just a physical body. so that you are beyond this. You are more than what you think is in the body. Because this body is not, it's just a name given. Okay. A participant has asked you to start AI companion. Who has asked? Sorry, I don't know. I'm not comfortable with this yet, so I will not.
This is me.
Yeah, so,
Okay.
yeah, so,
Hello, ma'am.
yeah, Jasina.
Will you repeat the functions of sacral chakra? I didn't get the clear idea. Sacral chakra.
Sacral.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sacral chakra, second chakra.
So the sacral
Swadhisthana.
chakra is the creative and the emotional guru. Because it's all about fun, pleasure, and enjoying the pleasures of life, isn't it? But apart from that, it is your creative and emotional guru also. It helps you to understand your feelings, connect with others, and express yourself through all the, sort of cultural and beautiful things of life, like art, dance, or just having fun, or just enjoying life. Yeah. This voice is
Okay.
all about going with the flow. It tells you to go with the flow and enjoy every experience that comes in your life. Okay?
Okay.
So now,
Thank you so much, Di.
you're welcome. So now I'm going to take, based on this, I'm talking of your childhood, 0 to now, this point of time. Just remember, when you listen to these different experts, the 7 experts inside you, you get a much fuller and more balanced sense of guidance. It's like having a whole, parliament or a whole group of wise friends sitting inside you, guiding you instead of just one. Not everyone is your best friend. All the 7 are your best friends. And they are there to, as experts to guide you. Yes, Abha, you have a question or you want to share something?
Yeah, ma'am, I just wanted you to speak again about the root chakra,
Okay.
please. Yeah.
Okay. So root chakra, as we all know, is all about, basically we know it's all about grounding, right? Connecting to the ground reality. But then this guru is also the reason for your common sense guide, not just grounding, your common sense. It is that part of you that knows how to stay safe. So normally we understand root chakra, it is always in the fight or flight mode. That means fight to survive, or flight means run away from that reality, whichever is coming as either a trauma or a challenge or an impact or a situation, right? But this is the one that's telling you stay grounded, use your common sense, and everything is going to be okay. Because ask yourself, are you okay? Do you feel safe? If in any circumstance you don't, that means your root chakra needs to be taken care of, and that we do it beautifully with radical statements. Right? Abba, does that explain it better?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Okay, wonderful. So now let's take a kind of quiz. And I want quick answers because that means that is top of the mind which comes to you. And it will reflect on who guided you at that time. Okay? Now, 0 to 5, whatever you remember. At this stage, who do you think was your biggest guru? I'm going to give you options. Parents, caregivers, nature, higher consciousness, or my own instincts.
High consciousness.
At the age of 0 to 5?
My own instincts.
Okay, your own instincts.
Parents for me. Yeah.
Parents?
Yes.
Who said that?
Parents.
Parents. Yeah. At that point, normally it's the parents who are guiding us. They're shaping our future because our own guides are still little bachas inside us, right? Now it depends on how we take it. Because remember, energies that enter us at that point of time are the reasons for our behavior moving future forward. It could be about beliefs and conditionings. Maybe they are the right ones, maybe they're not. It's about traumas. Maybe they have had too many fights and you as a child Your root chakra got affected because, you feel insecure. You're not sure how to survive. And then you run to them for comfort and solace. And that becomes a habit that unless there is somebody to provide solace to me, I'm not safe. That becomes a thought. You're learning to walk. This is an example I always give. You're a baby, you learn to walk. And your parent rushes and, holds you. So you again feel that unless I'm supported in life, I cannot look after myself. Root chakra. So technically, if we look at it, it's our root chakra that is getting formed over here. And there are many occasions that would have happened at that time that maybe the right ones, maybe not the right ones, that affected us. How many of you agree with me? Raise your hands for that. Neha, Sri Vidya agrees. Okay, great. All right. Bhuvana, yeah. So true, isn't it?
Yeah, I agree with you. I
Yeah.
think I agree with you. Whereas I was dumped in my mother's sister's home at that age, so I don't know. Also, I don't know if my Sansoni in-law started from there
Okay.
or at a later stage.
Okay.
One thing regarding chakras, you will be telling about every chakra at the end for the
I
affirmation.
just told you. I just told all of you about every chakra. I just mentioned about before this, we were talking of the chakras only, na? All the 7 chakras and what their roles are in our life from the guru's perspective, to understand them as our gurus. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, now tell me, who guided you most during these years, 5 to 10? Who guided you most? Was it your teachers at school? Was it your friends and siblings? Was it stories, books, and culture? Or was it your own intuition and inner voice? That means your own guru. Because it's guru doesn't mean we have to say it's guru every time. So think 5 to 10, who guided you the most during these years? Teachers at school, friends or siblings, stories, books, or culture? Inner guru, yeah. So Neha says friends, teachers, nature, books, okay, interesting.
All of them, ma'am.
All
All
of
of them.
All right.
Actually, for me, it was parents, parent figures, and teachers.
Right, right. So you see, at this point, you need everybody around you because the learning and the inputs, are being poured into this huge vessel that is you. And it's coming from everywhere, including what you make an effort, let's say by reading books or, stories or culture or things like that. Culture is also directed by parents. We're talking 5 to 10. So you see, environment, says Revati. Okay, yeah, all right. When you say environment, what do you mean, Revati? Because teachers are the environment, friends are the environment, books are the environment. Or are you talking nature?
I'm talking about nature.
Your sound, voice is very low.
Okay. When we look around, what we see, what we perceive, what we understand, and that we make it as a basis of our life, oh, this is what we have understood. That becomes our conditioning. So 5, 10, we have little bit understanding, and it keeps growing till 10. At that point of time, we have seen, okay, how our parents are, how our sisters are, whether we have to be submissive or we have to fight for our rights. So all this, what we learn from our home and at school, like, the friends, the teachers, do they respect you for you being simple, or if you're for forgetfulness, or the teachers prefer only the brilliant ones, whether they focus on that? That time we make a decision. Oh, it is better to be simple and nobody notices you.
So
Or you make a
basically,
decision.
yeah. So basically, what you're saying is it's the teachers, it's the friends, it's the siblings, and it's, it's basically the same thing. Only thing you're expressing it differently. Yeah, very good. All right. Now, age 10 to 15, that is adolescence. Okay. When I faced confusion, where did I look for answers? Think. When you face confusion, where did you? Now, this is adolescence. Look at the adolescent children of today. Normally, there are a lot of clashes that happen with parents and with, not listening, not doing things. Go back. Were you exactly the same way? How were you? Because remember, your mind and your own growth was happening. So let me give you the options. I'll repeat the question again. When you faced confusion, we're talking simply of confusion. Where did you look for answers? Is it parents and elders, friends and peers, your inner wisdom and gut feeling, or role models, external inspiration? Friends and books, says Neha. Let me just read the chat also. And Revati says role models. Okay.
Ma'am, friends, cousins,
Mhm.
uh, sometimes books, and sometimes movies.
Yeah, of course. Even movies, yeah, they have a big impact on us. Great. Thanks for telling. Sri Vidya says friends and role models. Neha, yes?
Ma'am, this was also the time we started reading romantic novels.
Absolutely.
The
Absolutely.
Mills and Bones and those Enid Blytons and a lot of things get affected. Ki how how you look up to somebody, you are getting there's a change in the body also happening, and you are expecting something out of a book,
Yeah.
some hero, somebody infatuations and all those. So I think books also affect a lot,
Yeah.
and the heroes and the movies, of course.
Who was your favorite at that age?
I was into books. I was hooked to Mills and Bones. I was like very romantic.
No, but hero, filmy hero. Which filmy hero was your favorite?
No, not much into heroes, ma'am. I was much into books. I used to look up to those. I remember the guy with the big Rolls Royce, and the girl would be very simple, and then there'll be attitude, and then something, and then it will stick.
Okay, now come on. I mean, let's take a break. Which filmy hero influenced you at the age of 10 to 15?
Ma'am, Shah Rukh Khan, ma'am, Shah Rukh Khan.
Okay, Shah Rukh Khan. Who else? Come on, girls. This is not a class. This is a fun time. Yeah, Ramandeep.
Amir Khan for me.
Amir Khan. Okay. Who else?
Ma'am, Govinda was at peak that time.
Yes, Govinda, definitely. Anybody else?
Ma'am, I remember there was Titanic also that time. So Leonardo DiCaprio and those, they were like, that movie affected a lot.
I'll give you, I mean, a very interesting thing happened with me. Revati says Govinda and Devanand. Okay. So a very interesting thing happened with me. I was on a trip to China. I had gone there for some work. So I was with my colleagues. They were, Germans and me. So we went to see what is it called? Not the Great Wall of China, the other big thing, I forget right now. So we were standing there on the terrace, and I was wearing a white churidar kurta with a red flowing chunni, and young. So suddenly, this whole group of young Chinese girls, they came up to me, and they said, India, India. I said, yes, I'm from India. And they started hugging me and holding me and everything. We love India. I was actually very surprised that these young girls know so much about India. So they were able to speak English. So they said, oh, we love India. And they were not talking to my foreigner friends, I mean, my Western colleagues. And they said, I said, how do you know? You know about it? Oh, we know all about India. We know. How do you know? We watch TV. And I said, okay. So I tried to ask which channel comes over there. So it was one of these channels that we have online also now. So I said, okay. And what do you watch? We love watching in Indian movies. I said, okay. So I said, all right. So do you have a favorite hero? They said, yes, yes, yes. We have a favorite hero. And I was honestly expecting Shah Rukh Khan. Okay. So I said, okay, who's your favorite hero? And they all held their hands like this and they said, we love Govinda. Honestly speaking, it came as such a surprise to me when they said, we love Govinda. And they started, singing one or two songs from his movies, broken words. I was fascinated, that how come that they love Govinda? I mean, all of us are going crazy about Shah Rukh Khan. And here they say we love Govinda. Then I understood. You see, our movies are all about fun and dance and capering and, jokes and Govinda movies. And in their strict environment, they have a very regimented life. Fine. Their movies are also, now they're a lot of fun. So probably Govinda was providing, that enjoyment and love and openness and freedom and fun and reaching out to that part of them. I understood it like that. And then I understood why, he's not even got a body that you can talk of, oh my God, look at his body like Hrithik Roshan or something. But Govinda was their favorite. So you see how important it is that we learn to, our own self tells us whom to admire. And thank you for bringing it up, Neha, or was it who? About,
Yeah. Ma'am, abhi recently, my these days my daughter is in teenage and she has been watching memes about DDLJ. मैंने कहा it used to be a rage in our time. So she said, "मम्मी अब कौन देखेगा?" मैंने कहा मैं भी देख के शायद हंसूंगी. So let's see together, watch the movie together.
yeah, but it ran for 25 years. Still
Yeah,
running. So there has
yeah.
to be something that appealed to the
Yes,
people.
these days these kids are making memes and reels on those DDLJ scenes with Shahrukh and Kajol and everything. She keeps telling me.
Okay, so then let's go to age 15 to 20. This is the youthful exploration age. At this stage, did I listen more to my ambitions and desires? Advice from teachers and mentors? My higher self? Or social trends and peer pressure? Be very honest. 15 to 20. Did you listen to your ambitions and desires? Advice from teachers, mentors? Higher self? Or social trends?
Social trends and friends, peer pressure.
Social trends. Sri Vidya also writes, Revati also writes peer pressure. Yes, Ramandeep?
Yes, ma'am, it's social trends and peer pressure to an extent that, what
Yeah,
we
we all do
decide as
that.
a career.
Yeah,
Career also depends on what others are doing.
absolutely. Absolutely. Right. Okay, now let's go to the next one. 20 to 30, that is when your identity gets shaped. Who was my guru in the making of my life choices? Was it career and professional mentors? Inner guru, intuition? Situations and failures, that means my life itself? Or spiritual guidance? Who was the guru to help you make those life choices? Career and professional mentors? Inner guru, intuition? Situations and failures? Or spiritual guidance?
Ma'am, at that time during my age, there was not many spiritual, or we didn't know much of intuition and those things. But so I would go with situations and failures and career.
Right. So Neha has written situations and intuition. Revati also says intuition. Sri Vidya says all of them. Yeah, that's true. Revati, yoga is also part of guidance. It's a spiritual guidance that you receive when you do yoga with yourself, right? So that's great. Let's go to the third. Now this is 30 plus and till today. Maturity and reflection. Now, when life throws challenges, and lots of challenges would have come our way, who do you turn to first? I want one answer only. Family and close ones, inner guru, higher consciousness, spiritual practices and rituals, or experiences and learnings from the past.
Ma'am,
Family,
could you repeat the option?
family and close ones, your inner guru or your higher consciousness, spiritual practices and rituals, or experiences and learnings from the past. So Neha says spiritual practices.
Spiritual, ma'am, spiritual practices for me.
All right. Inner guru for Sri Vidya. Anybody else?
Yes, ma'am. Inner guru.
Inner guru. All right. So you see the shift that starts happening in your life at every phase. The gurus are there. The chakras are there to tell you how to move forward. But ultimately today, you would look for yourself to inside for your spiritual guidance and understanding. Right? So
Ma'am, what's the fourth option?
fourth option is in terms of family and close ones is one. Inner
Yeah.
higher consciousness second. Spiritual
Yes.
practices and rituals third. Experiences and learnings from the past.
Okay. Thanks.
Yeah. Okay. So now just take a deep breath and give me a quick answer. You can either write it here or say it instantly. It doesn't matter if there's confusion when you say it.
So this is for the current age that we are at.
Yeah.
Is this for the current age that we are at?
Yeah. That means from age 30 till now. Yeah. Whatever your current age.
Okay.
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 Okay. Now tell me which chakra it is. Instant answer I want, when you have struggles with trust and intuition.
Third eye chakra.
Third eye chakra.
Good. Fear
Third
of,
and heart, man. Both.
okay. Mostly because it is trust and intuition, that is third eye. Okay. Fear of future.
Root.
Root chakra.
Good. Seeking purpose.
This one's solar plexus.
Come again. Seeking purpose.
Crown chakra.
Root.
Sorry?
Third eye.
Root chakra.
Purpose.
Crown chakra.
Crown.
Crown. Who's
Oh,
crown?
oh, crown.
Yeah, crown. Because then you're seeking a purpose. What am I supposed to do? Do I connect
Definitely.
with oneness? Do I
Yes,
do
ma'am.
all these things? Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Expressing wisdom.
Wisdom.
Solar.
Crown.
Expressing wisdom.
Throat chakra.
Throat chakra. Correct. Who said that?
Ami. Ramandeep.
Ramandeep. Awesome. So just remember that your inner guru has always been there. Always been there. Sometimes as parents, sometimes as mentors, sometimes as life itself. And what do we do today? We are honoring them. So we are in gratitude to everyone who has been the teacher to awaken the guru within us. Okay, so what is that one quality of your inner guru that you would want to celebrate today? Tell me.
Each one of them.
Okay, how would you celebrate? Let's say your parents or your mentors and life itself. Three options. How would you celebrate them?
Flowing with
Celebrate the memories. Celebrate the beautiful memories we have had.
Okay.
Laugh for the beautiful memories. Remember the beautiful moments you have spent with them and laugh and discuss about it with your children. Oh, this is the beautiful times we have had.
Okay. Anybody else?
Ma'am, I would
Ma'am,
say flowing
gratitude.
with faith.
One by one. Who spoke?
Ma'am, I would want to go flowing with faith. That's what when I see my mentors, I see all of you, I just see that y'all are flowing with faith gracefully. That's what I.
That's a learning and that's something you'll carry forward. Wonderful. Yes, Abba?
Ma'am, for me, it's gratitude.
Gratitude. Yes. Deep
Ji.
gratitude to everyone
Yes.
for all that is and all that you are experiencing. Okay. So now for us to understand that the guru within us is somebody we have to celebrate and we have to really honor them. I'm taking you through just a very tiny meditation. Okay. So what you do, take 3 deep breaths. Close your eyes. Breathe in gratitude, love, honor, grace. And breathe out all that you have resisted or not allowed to come into your space. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Return to normal breathing. And just take deep, slow breaths. in a normal way, but just be very calm. Breathe in, exhale, breathe in, exhale. And I will say, you just visualize that chakra that I'm talking of and feel it and say what I have to yourself. So at the root chakra, imagine a red glow, a beautiful red glow of light. And in deep gratitude, whisper to yourself, with soul's love, I am safe, I am grounded. With soul's love, I am safe, I am grounded. With soul's love, I am safe, I am grounded. Now imagine yourself moving up visually, and just below your navel, see a soft orange light. From the bright orange, from the red glow, it has become a soft orange light. Breathe into it. Breathe into this orange light and say to yourself, with soul's love, I allow joy and creativity to flow through me. With soul's love, I allow joy and creativity to flow through me. With soul's love, I allow joy and creativity to flow through me. Keep breathing in and out. And now come to your stomach. And when you are there, feel a golden yellow light. So from the soft orange, you are now at the golden yellow light. And say gently to yourself, with soul's love, I am confident, I trust myself. With soul's love, I am confident and I trust myself. With soul's love, I am confident and I trust myself. Move up till you reach your chest, and at the center of your chest, sense a green glow. A green glow at the center of your chest. And just say to yourself, with soul's love, I am love, I am compassion. With soul's love, I am love, I am compassion. With soul's love, I am love, I am compassion. Move up and at your throat, imagine a calm blue light. Feel this light, be in this light, and say to yourself, with soul's love, I speak my truth with kindness. With soul's love, I speak my truth with kindness. With soul's love, I speak my truth with kindness. And now, between your eyebrows, see an indigo glow, a lovely indigo color as a glow between your eyebrows. And just tell yourself, with soul's love, I trust my intuition. I see clearly. With soul's love, I trust my intuition and I see clearly. With soul's love, I trust my intuition and I see clearly. Now, at the top of your head, imagine a radiant white or violet light. Feel it and just say, with soul's love, I am one with the divine. I am whole. With soul's love, I am one with the divine. I am whole. With soul's love, I am one with the divine. I am whole. Now take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, imagine all the chakras glowing together in harmony. And as you see this harmonious glow, just express deep gratitude to all your chakras and the 7 gurus within you, which are helping you carry the balance and peace in your life. Deep gratitude for all the learnings and all the teachings and the guidance and the wisdom. And this beautiful rainbow glow envelops you completely. It's like a shield around you. And when you feel completely covered and glowing with all the 7 colors of the chakras, and you're ready, you can open your eyes. So this Teacher's Day, let's celebrate the spirit of the Guru within and all around us.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you all
Thank you
for
so
being
much.
here. Yeah. So, how did you like the session today? Different? Interesting?
Different, inspiring, got different perspectives,
Right,
some insights,
right.
and more clarity about the gurus within, and of course about 7 chakras.
Yes, the gurus within are very important. They need to be looked after well by us now, because the gurus will continue to guide us and be part of our lives, right? Yes, Lakshmi?
गुरु ब्रह्मा गुरु विष्णु गुरु देवो महेश्वरा गुरु साक्षात परब्रह्मा तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः. Teacher, thank you very much.
Yeah, well,
And a half so filled with beautiful, the lotus-like thing. I don't know.
awesome.
You were telling to imagine green, but now, right now, it is a beautiful pink lotus.
Wonderful, wonderful. Each one has their own because each chakra is the 7 colors of the rainbow, so they are all associated. Imagine nature and we as a body, how well we are connected, right? So it is for us to appreciate all and honor the Guru within us and live our lives
Thank
accordingly.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, all of you, for being here. And I hope you enjoyed this Fulsome Friday. Yeah. Yeah, Lakshmi.
Now, can somebody type, ma'am? At each at root chakra, we had to say something. I only remember that love thing of the heart. Rest of the things I forgot actually.
The
If
recording will
possible,
be there. The recording will be posted in the group. You can have a look over there. Okay. All
thank you.
right. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a great.
Thanks, ma'am. Thank you for the
Thank
beautiful
you, ma'am.
session.
Thank you so much.
Thank you,
You can
ma'am.
write your feedback in the group. It will be nice to hear. And yeah, and the recording will be available and all yours. And have a great day and a great weekend ahead. Bye-bye. Bye.